Welcome to O'Reilly Maths. This is the Leaving Cert Ordinary Level paper from 2022, and we're looking at question number 2. Part A says solve the following equation in x. Okay, so we're going to multiply this bracket out first. 2 times 3x, that gives us 6x. 2 times minus 5 is minus 10. Then we've got our plus 8 is equal to 4x minus 5 on the right. Okay, so now I'm going to bring the x's to one side. So I'm going to bring this 4x over here to be with the 6x. It's going to become minus 4x. And I'm going to take this minus 10 across here. It'll become plus 10. And this plus 8 will also come across the equal sign and become minus 8. So on the left now I've got 6x minus 4x, which is 2x. And that's equal to, on the right I've got 10 minus 8 minus 5, which is minus 3. So if 2x is equal to minus 3, we divide both sides by the number in front of x. Divide this by 2, divide this by 2. Why do we do that? Because the 2's here can be cancelled then. And x is equal to minus 3 over 2, or minus 1.5, if you write it as a decimal. Okay, part B. Part B says write 3 to the power of 4 to the power of 5 over 3 to the power of 6 in the form 3 to the power of k, where k is an element of the real set. Okay, so this is an indices question. 3 to the power of 4 to the power of 5 all over 3 to the power of 6. Okay, so there's a couple of rules from your indices from your tables book. So if you have a to the power of p to the power of q outside, that's equal to a to the power of pq. You multiply those powers. So the top here is going to become 3 to the power of 4 by 5 is 20. That's all over 3 to the power of 6. And the other rule then is a to the power of p divided by a to the power of q is equal to a to the power of p minus q. So when you're dividing indices and the bases are the same and you're dividing, you subtract the powers. So that's going to be equal to 3 to the power of 20 minus 6, which is 3 to the power of 14. And now it's in the form 3 to the power of k, where k is this element of the real set. 14 is a real number, and that's part B. Finally, part C, solve the simultaneous equations below to find the value of x and the value of y. So it's a simultaneous equation. What we like to do is we like to have either the number of x's the same or the number of y's the same. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the y's the same. So I'm going to multiply that top line by 5, and then that bottom line, multiply that by minus 2. So what that will do is it will make 10y appear here, plus 10y, and minus 10y appear down here. And it's nice when you've got the 10y and the 10y, the same thing above and below, but one of them is plus and one of them is minus, because then when you add them, they can disappear. So you can see what I mean here. 3x by 5 is 15x. 2y by 5 is 10y. And that's equal to 1 on the other side by 5 is 5. That's 10y there. The second line, 7x by minus 2 is minus 14x. 5y multiplied by minus 2 is minus 10y. And then minus 2 multiplied by minus 2 is plus 4. So remember, why did I do this? Well, I did this because now I have 10y and minus 10y. And what I can do then is I can just add vertically when I've got these simultaneous equations aligned above each other, above and below each other. I can just add vertically. So 15x minus 14x, that just gives me x. 10y minus 10y, they just cancel to leave 0. And that's equal to 5 plus 4 is 9. So there's my first answer. X is equal to, 9x equals 9. So now I'm going to take this x value and I'm going to substitute it back into one of these two equations. So I'll just rewrite that top equation. 3x plus 2y is equal to 1. And now what I'm going to do is take this x value of 9 and put it in here instead of this x, because x is 9. So that becomes 3 times 9 plus 2y minus 1. So that's 27. Just to be clear there, that's the x value changed to 9. 27 plus 2y is equal to 1. So I can take that 27 across to the other side, change the sign, it comes minus 27. So that leaves me with 2y on the left is equal to 1 minus 27 is minus 26. And then you can divide both sides by the number in front of y. As always, divide that by 2 and divide minus 26 by 2. These twos cancel, leaving me with y is equal to minus 26 divided by 2 is minus 13. So there's my two answers. X is 9 and y is minus 13. And that's the end of the question.